cold today. Oh. Much better. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down to 12-inch strips. Or like 9.33 makes 28. So I can throw them through the planer and then have 2 glue ups instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do that next. That's why I cut such a big strip to add on to here, because I was going to be cutting it a bunch. It's just quicker than sanding it. I should have done this to begin with, but I didn't. So soon. Fucking kill me, I guess. I don't know. Idiot. Now I got one. Too small. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to loosen this up. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Damn, I almost feel like making a fire in here. We're gonna glue these other ones up. This just makes it so much more stable, is all. Let's see, 2 of these are identical. I don't know which 2. I'll just measure them, I guess, eh? These ones are not like, which of these things are not like the other? Well, let's do that, I guess. Man, I wish I would have done this the right way the first time. Down, turn around. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Brr! Man, I'm cold. Cold out here. I'm gonna put a jacket on. My old bones. $27. So we need another one for there too, actually. What the shit? 36. have to go up and look and see. I think I might have cut one of those. 25. I don't know. At this point, I'm just guessing. 19 1/8. 19 1/8. I think those are the same. Idiot. Yeah, that's why they're so tall, I bet. Dang. Yep. So those are going to be the other set of doors. And what the hell are these? I must have had a one. This is why the tachometer got to get fixed, so I can remember this stuff. Can you imagine trying to do all this and not remembering how to? You're watching it. Unreal. Let's start. Using wet wood. Don't use wet wood to do your projects, people. But now I got all these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. And they're all alternating pattern. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I was having technical difficulties yesterday though. My brains. What I need to do is just drill this down and make a squared edge for doing this kind of stuff. But what I should do and what I do are always two different things. Why change now, you know? Why change now? What do you got here? What's up, Larry? I'm going to try to glue the rest of these up here today. That glue set's so darn fast that it should be no problem at all. If I find my glue, where did I put my glue? Where's my glue? Oh, I forgot that cabinet over there too. What the fuck did I do with it? Mamacita, señorita. I forgot all about this one, but that's par for the course, I guess. Larry, I got a new tachometer put on today. Oh, come on, roach. Brand new tachometer. It's funny, these doctors, they'll piss and moan to the last minute, and then they do what you said you should have done to begin with. Fucking assholes. Not too bad. Try to steel wool that into submission and not even have to paint it. I mean, it should be painted, but she's together. So throw the screws in it so we don't lose them. Look at 17 different size screws. I think I'm gonna make a sign and just do small little tinker shit like this. Is your birdhouse broken, Mrs. Johnson? Bring it over and I'll fix it. Nobody does that shit anymore, you know? Alright. She is nipply outside. It says 60. Don't feel like 60. It feels like 10. Want to see my new tachometer? Look at. Oh! Ha! China did it? Oh! Nah, laziness did it. Lazy cocksuckers. Lazy white liberal underbelly. Lazy white liberal underbelly. I don't know what I did with my glue. Mama! The fucking hell with my glue! Oh, fuck. Now I lost the roller. Oh, there's the roller. Oh. What the hell could I have done with that? Fucking zipper head. That's gonna take too long if I gotta do it by hand. What the shit? See, I mean, if these were thicker pieces, I'd use biscuits and I'd biscuit them all, but we're not gonna do all that. What did I do? It's a green jug. My eyeballs just don't work. What the shit? I didn't drop it. Cruz, what the hell did I do with the glue? I know you've seen where I put it. Dang it. Mama! No way. I put that needle in there yesterday, and then I just left it right there, I thought. Didn't I? Well, shit. I guess we're gonna play this game right out the gate, hey? It's always something. Where the fudge? Oh, look it fell down on the floor under there. No wonder I couldn't find it. See? Oh, geez. Sometimes you just don't panic, you know? Just don't panic. Oh, there it is. Hiding on us. See, I put that in there because I always lose the cap. Oh. Oh, now it's all clogged up too. I'm going to put you guys in a better position so you can see exactly how I mess this up. So once I glue these up, we're going to cut it into 3 and then put it through the planer because it's easier that way. And then we're going to glue it up again. And that's the way I like to do it, but I don't know why I didn't do it that way to start with. I thought I could get away with them not warping as much, but I don't know if because of winter and the cold and I didn't have it very warm in here. I mean, all of them things matter, but the bottom line is you can't really put big pieces of 1x together and expect them to stay flat. It just doesn't work. I was hoping they were going to be minimal warpage, but they were too bad. I never really tried that like I did just now, and for obvious reasons. But I had to see for myself. Hey, is that pan hot? Oh, fuck! Yes! Who the fuck? I hear someone yelling out here. Vato! The road workers, they're sealing the cracks in the concrete, in the asphalt. They're ass crack sealers. Asphalt crack sealers. That's what it is. Used to be a bunch of women out there working when I was young, actually. They were pretty butch, but they were women, I'm told. I think the last time that road was done was, God, I don't even know. I know it was done when I was younger. There we go. So that thing always clogs up if you don't squeeze this and let it suck back down. But this is a great tool for putting glue on. We got a lot to glue here too, so I'm probably going to be filling this up a couple times. This roller. Let's see. Let's see how much glue we can get on each other here. On myself, anyway. And these are not gluing up very well. And that's why I'm cutting them again. And then running them through the planer. You really want to make sure you coat every dry spot of your glue ups. And that's going to ensure that it doesn't, 9 times out of 10 it'll break in a different spot, not on your glue up. Just like, welding, really. I hate going to the doctor and they ask, well, how you been feeling? Well, how do you think? I'm here, ain't I? The fuck? What the? What's wrong with them people? I'm right here, ain't I, lady? How are you feeling? I'm sure I'd rather be anywhere else in the world than sitting here talking to you, so I must be feeling great. You scam artists. So basically what that doctor told me today is they don't know enough about COVID to tell you what the heck, you know? Because that's what they're suspecting, that long COVID exacerbated whatever issues I got going on. So it's all baloney, you know. You go from being a workaholic to you can't tie your shoes without losing your breath, and you start wondering who you pull the trigger on first, you know. This is the short and curlies of it. And they don't, you know, these young doctors were put in a position to save their own asses because they're fresh out of college and starting families, so they can't even say no to these conglomerate types. You know, it's kind of it's a crazy, messed up situation out there in the world, if you want to get down to it. Hey, these are starting to glue up nice. Why didn't that happen yesterday? And I really do got a nice doctor. It's just she's young and she came in during COVID. So, I mean, what is she going to do? Tell him no? We're going to do something here with this. Let's see if this works. Got a crack gap there. I didn't notice that gap. You know, you take someone that used to love to wake up in the morning and go to work, and then all of a sudden they can't work. And they get a little hostile, a little, how do you say, mad in the brains. And that's me, in a nutshell. The problem is I can go good for a day maybe, and then I'm down for 3 or 4 days, and that don't work. You can't even go work for someone else like that. They're expecting you, you know, to show up on the job. I was a really, really terrible boss, actually. I'd fire you for fucking sneezing wrong. But I had high expectations, you know. And anybody that ever worked for me when they got their next job, they were thankful, I guarantee you that. Which is a good and a bad thing, I guess. Good for them, bad for me. But I certainly shouldn't be done working at 45 fucking years old, that's for sure. Sickening. Dr. Fauci, I don't know why they're not trying these people for treason. Crimes against frickin' humanity, against Americans, against the world. Crazy. These people poisoned us. It was no accident. And even if it was an accident, there's no good reason to be messing around with chemical warfare like that. Every time these scientists mess with nature, they ruin something. Why are they allowed to keep doing it? There should be a policy across the board that says if you got caught messing with these freaking compounds, and you should be hung immediately by the neck. You know, they used to hang people for less. So I don't know what they're doing. It's craziness. You know, all the drugs in the world have killed a lot of people, but not in the sense that it wasn't taken by their own hand. But all drugs should be legal in my eyes. You don't hear stories of, oh, he made me do it. He made me inject this into my arm. He made me smoke this crack. And if you did hear about something like that, it was in far out circumstances. But yet we don't persecute those that poison the world with some man-made frickin' toxin, disease, a global pandemic, man-made. And nobody goes to jail or is held responsible. Can you imagine that type of world? Jeez, oh Pete's. Alright, now we're going to try to clamp this without it going crazy again. Is this long enough? Probably not. Nope. Little guys. Come on, you. A couple of them need to get down a little bit here, but for the most part, this one is looking real good. Today's gonna work out all right, eh? I can walk 1,000 miles. A little bit of tweak. But we're gonna throw these, we're gonna cut this into 3 pieces. All of these are gonna get cut into 3 pieces. That'll give us 2 glue joints, and we'll run them through the planer, and we'll be golden. Out of there. Oh. Spilling shit. Well, you were asking, Cruz, you were asking what I was doing yesterday. That's called a joiner. That's what makes these edges so nice. They make blades and stuff that you can cut a glue up joint. It'll cut it so nicely you don't gotta join it, but for the most part, you gotta join the edges to have them butt up perfectly. And that's all I was doing, is running them through the joiner. Man, that's goofy right there. Oh, is that one? Fucking piece. I'm gonna have to. You damn. Oh, this one. The other one did that too. Where? You. Bad board here. Damn it. Way down yonder. Alright. See, every one of them glue seams are coming out glued because we hit them on the joiner and made them all flat. How does that work? Good enough. Good enough for me, Ma. So then once this is dry, I'll cut it in, if there's 28, well, this is 30, so I'll be able to cut it in 10 foot or 10 inch, 10 inch, 10 inch. My planer's 13 inch, so anything up to 13, some of them I'll be able to cut them right in half and run them through, because I think we need 23. But let's glue this one up now. This is gonna be the other door, eh? Damn. Well, we can get one of these at least. We just want to make sure that when we put these crown down, we want crown down, crown up, crown down, crown up. That way they fight against each other, like this. Here's the best example I can give you. So one's crown down, one's crown up, and that's gonna have them fight each other from doing a circle. long enough, are they? Why, yeah. And this, I can take this clamp off now because that glue sets up so damn fast. I didn't realize how fast that stuff set it up. You in there, IOC? Or when the dentist asks if you've been brushing like, man, you were just looking in there. You tell me. Prevent buckling. Yep. You want to see my new tachometer? They didn't have to put no screws in there though. That's going to tell us everything. Yeah, okay there, Bob. Fucking people are a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a big joke. That's what it is. So this is gonna suck because if I don't get these lined up right, we don't got very much margin for error due to the fact that I cut these ones. I mean, I can an eighth or so, but we gotta try to get them straight. So maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna put a ledger over here so I can butt them up to there and then clamp them. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, where's all my sawhorses? And I can still hear her complain. Alright, I found something like a thing. Sunday is Mother's Day. Sunday's Mother's Day. I had to put her 6 feet under, 'cause she kept telling me about Mother's Day. I used to love her, oh yeah, but she had to remind me of Mother's Day every day until that day. Now I can still hear her say, don't you know it's Mother's Day? You better get a present from them damn kids, that's all I can say. Alright, so this guy is nice and flat and straight. Huh? If it's not, we're going to straighten it right now. probably not enough. So I'm gonna screw into here up through the bottom, and then that's gonna give us a nice spot to make sure that them are all straight. Where's my doodad, my thingamadoo? Oh, I just shit on myself. Them? Nah. Man, all I can smell is that tar they're using out there. Let's use this. We want to use some bigger screws. Oh. I used to love her, but I had to kill her. I had to put her all 6 feet under, and I can still hear her complain. You know what I'm saying, or not? Alright, put this in here. Just drill this down like this. One, two, three. When making jigs, more screws the merrier. You don't want that shit falling apart on you halfway through. And I can still hear her complaining. I used to love her. These are 2 3/8 inch deck screws. They're not actually the greatest for this, but they'll work. Should actually, if I put another one there square, I could cinch them down to that and then dog them, or I could put, I got some dogs. Oh mama, too much, that's too much work. Okay, this drill is a real piece of shit. That worked though, but we're gonna take some spice out of there. That was too tight. What did I just do with that drill bit? Really though? I forgot I made these little shelves under here. Ha! No shit. Cool. What do you think about Ernest? IOC? Ernest is a cool motherfucker. Oh, Ernest, come on, Ernest. A lot of times with these Torx bit, if you get it burnt over on the edge, I call it, where you strip it, if you just run it, I just do this and they're like brand new again. Ta-da! You can do that once or twice, depending on depending on that's in there. So I wonder if this will work. Up, down, up, down. But I had to kill her. I had to prove her. 6 feet under. I can still hear her complain. I think the only issue I'm gonna have is I gotta cut some strips. About 30 inches. Let's cut 3 strips. I'm gonna straighten this board out. It's all crooked anyway. just make some strips to set this stuff on so it won't be on the glue. Alright, we'll see if we can make this happen. The reason I'm doing this like this is because I cut these once already to width. And we're gonna see if I can maintain that without having to cut them too narrow. Because otherwise, when you squish them together with that glue, they want to sawtooth a little bit. Alright. Let's glue these son of the guns up. Quick. Yeah, it's 48 degrees right now. So I mean, if you, unless you're talking about your place, yeah, it ain't beautiful at all. Up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. We'll get these babies pretty straight, I think. What was that one? Up. Up. This one's got to go down. Up, down, turn around, bit of cotton. Good job. Down. Jump down, turn around, pick a bale of hay. And we don't really care too much because we're sending these through the planer again. And they're going to be at least paper thin by the time we get done. Because I freaking messed up. Down, up. Up, down, up, down. I can't even remember what the last board was. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, my doctor there, she was pregnant as all be. I told her, you fell down. You know, it just goes to show that these people that are working in that industry, they're stuck. They can't say no to the conglomerate. Otherwise, they're saying no to their own damn family. You know, and that's just why they got rid of all the older doctors, because they could say no. You know, because they already made their money. It's pretty sad, actually, if you think about it. They got all these young people that are so far in debt, they can't say no. And that is a shitty place to be, if you ask me. I don't ever want to be in a position where I have to do something when I don't want to do it. You'll never see me in that position, really. As far as I know. Besides paying my taxes anyhow. Paying for gas. Basically every piece of government function. Doing things we don't want to do because whatever. How do we get out of it though? I'll tell you how. You don't go into debt. At all costs. No debt. It's the only freedom you'll ever have in this lifetime is no debt. And I would have never been able to get there had I not been a good tradesman for a number of years. Because just think, if I wouldn't have started my own business, what would I be doing now? I'd probably just go and I wouldn't commit a state crime. I would commit a federal crime because there's no way I'm going back to state prison. State prison is the worst. The worst of the worst. That state prison, I'll tell you. And it wasn't that it was just a hard place. It was the fact that it's all usually low-level criminals. And you can't get none of them fuckers to be solid at all. As far as solidarity goes, man, they were out there robbing from their own mothers. So, what are you gonna do? All right, can we get this in without fucking it up? Did I just hear a dog bark? Alright, that worked fairly well. Fairly well. Man, I should have done that first time, right? I like it. I don't like how it's trying to pop up on me though. That's why you need 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. I'm gonna make a set, actually I'm gonna make 4 pair of scissor clamps. And what they do is when you tighten them here, they work against each other and they scissor it down as well as push it forward. I think these are good enough now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this now, because if I pick it up, it's going to fall off out the bottom. Unless I can scoot it over there and lay it down. I'll try that. I'll try that once for $1. You know, I've thought about going into debt to do this campground, but I just can't bring myself to do it because of the tax equation of it. Because this fucking county that I live in is the most liberal piece of shit ever. And I don't think I can live with myself knowing that I'm giving them money. And that's just the facts. That is just the facts of it. I'd rather shoot myself in the ding-ding than give them money. So these guys, we need this one. I'd rather be dead. Oh, it's true. then contribute to that. Pieces of shit. All right, do you think I can get this up without it falling apart? Like this, maybe? Oh, mama. Oh! Who put that like that? Me? Oh. Oh, see what the fuck I just did? Damn it. That didn't work out good. Dang. It was so pretty. It was working out so well. All right, let's try it again. We'll do it this way. Son of a bitch, you. You son of a. Can't even do it like that. What the shit? Oh, this stuff is almost set up already. Can't believe I let that fall apart like that. For the crying out loud. I'm just gonna have to let it sit for longer, I guess, and then transfer it. Damn it. Can I get it under? Maybe I can roll it over now. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go, obviously, okay? Oh! Once you fall, you fucker. We're just trying to flip you over. There we go. Oh, I got it! Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I just want to get one on this side so it can kind of pull it in the opposite direction. There, see how that went flat? Son of a beach. Let's get this one under it. The only problem is we can't really get one on there. Maybe if I bring it back. Yeah, there we can, like that. Yeah, I gotta build me some clamps, that's all there is to it. I can see when I put the tension on here, it goes bullies down there. I'm not that worried about it because, like I said, we're gonna end up cutting these in thirds and doing it again, so. Oh, shit. I went and priced carpet today. It was $800 for some janky carpet. $800 for some janky carpet. What is going on out there in the world? And then you gotta buy a carpet pad and everything else. Mommy! I'm not talking to these other guys today. Are you talking to me? You know, Jack, what should be is... Oh, Lord, here we go. Just don't panic, that's the key, okay? Just don't panic. Just say, Mama, I love you, Mommy. Mommy, can I have some chocolate? Jack, my battery on my bicycle, I gotta find the key. Apparently you need a key to take the battery out of it. The fucking battery ain't working. The thing's got 100 miles on it. But the battery went dead over the winter and I didn't notice it, so one of the kids must have been in there playing. It says the battery alone on that bike is $700. What the fuck? See, that's why I don't even mess with that type of shit. I bought it because some girl, why do I always do that? It's always some girl, you know. Ooh, Captain Save-A-Ho. I ain't gonna play that no more. No more Captain Save-A-Ho. You're gonna drown, lady. Sorry, but you're gonna drown. I remember I was downstate working one time, and my buddy seen this girl on the side of the road. He's like, you gotta stop, dude. She's got a kid in the car. I told him, that ain't my kid. That was pretty bold, hey? What the hell? You can't fix every single world problem. You can't fix it. You know, maybe she should have had kids with a guy that was worth a damn. I don't know. Yeah, it's not the kid's fault, but Jesus. Lordy, lordy. These people will suck you right in. That's why you don't make eye contact with these son of a bitches. It's like that poor bear at the zoo. You ain't gonna go over there and give that mother's trucker a hug. I'll tell you that much. So you might as well not even throw him a biscuit. And if he waves at you, it's just some sort of game. He's playing game on you. Come here, cuddly person. I want to give you a hug. Huh? They ain't fooling me. That bear at the zoo ain't fooling me. That's all I know. I ain't hugging you, dude. I ain't your breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm preaching even? You can't save the world, but you can certainly save your own ass. Now that's not always true, but there are some decent folks out there, couple, three. There's got to be at least 4 of us out there worth of saving a bullet. But it's getting far and few, I'll tell you that. People are too into their junk habits, or they'd rather be sitting down doing nothing than getting themselves a decent life to live. These are almost set up by the time I come back to smush them. See, a bear, though, the difference between a human and a bear in captivity is that thing never chose that, you know? We at least got a choice to rebel against this bullshit regime. I didn't even check if these were one way or another, so we'll see how bad it is at the end. I figure if you plane it down thin enough, you could just bend it to where it needs to go. I think that's my new motto now. All right. I used to love her. Oh, I got a piece of metal in my finger. I hear singing. Who goes there? How dare you sing in this area? What are you doing, Tom? Tom the piper's son. Stole the chicken and away he run. Was that you?
What?
Stealing chickens and running? What are you gonna do today? Want to see my new tachometer? What? I'm a bionic now.
What is that? What is
For
that?
my heart, to figure out what's wrong. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Do you have your video on?
Huh?
Video thing on?
Like this? Why?
It.
Why, you want to swear about something?
No.
I wonder if this is set up enough. You think it is? I don't think it is, but we're gonna try it.
Wait, the board, the chessboard.
What about it?
Cracks?
We're not fixing that right now. That's fine. I gotta get these done someday here. What's going on? Oh, there's still one over here. I don't know if I suggest taking your glue up down this quick, but oh, look at that. Oh, look at how fast that thing's set up. Hey guys, we just glued this. What's going on? Let's cut this other one. We'll give this a little chance to sit here. We'll cut this other one. I think we're good. I think we're golden. That one seems like it's down a little bit on that side, but you know what? I can't be caring about every little spot. It's the whole captain save a hole mentality. Sometimes you just gotta let them be, you know? It's their it's their problem, okay? All right, we're gonna make this cut. We're gonna cut this so there's two. What? What's wrong with my heart? We don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. All right, let's see. So this is 30 inches. So we're gonna go 15 light. And then now we'll have two glue seams. But we can do, then we're gonna have two glue seams that we gotta sand and strip, and it's gonna be flat. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a lot easier. If you're doing big quantities of this stuff, the less work, the better. So, we gotta change that bag out too. Let me strip this down quick of this glue. Oh, this is the one we did yesterday. We just want to take the glue off so we can. Do the big lumps on this side. Otherwise, when it goes through the rollers, it might do something. All right, so 15, let's see, 15 and 30. So we're gonna go, Actually, that's a seam right there. We're gonna go 14 3/4 because that's gonna be right on that seam. And that seam sucks anyway, so that'll be good. All right. Oh, mama. Get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I really kind of screwed this up. But that's what happens when you got half a ticker. Half a ticker. And actually, we're not doing that either because we got to go. Damn, what was I thinking? We got to go 9. 9. 18, 9. Yeah, we gotta go 9 and an 1/8. Damn, what was I thinking? I almost screwed up again, right in a row. Almost take that piece out of there. Yeah, we're gonna hit this one at 9 and an 1/8 first. And there's a little strip in here, and we're gonna get rid of that because we got 30. We'll be able to get rid of that. All right. Now we got 2 glue joints that we're gonna have to deal with, which won't be bad, better than 8 or 10. Now we're gonna run it through here, and that's how I'm gonna do all of them, but that's where I'm gonna stop today because we gotta go play with the kids. I messed this up. Look how the glue joint is. Sent that one through there to compensate for the last cut. Here's on the edge. And now here's what we got. That's the side I just sent through. Flat. Nice and flat. Now we can run these through the joiner again, take care of them edges. And then we got 2 seams to worry about instead of 10. What do I keep doing with that? But we're going in 2 seconds, Tom. I just want to get this one glued up and then we'll go. You can see how this has got burn marks from the table saw. Now it's all nice. We're going to do this side too. We're going to do this side, and then I'm actually might rip this side off because it's just a little piece on there. That didn't even glue up very good. See how much we can take off of it. There's one pass. Almost got it off. Beautiful. Anyway. Why don't you do that outside in the yard instead of in here where you could fall down and hit your head off something? Huh? Jesus. Alright, we're gonna glue this up and then we're gonna be done. So one of these pieces is solid on both sides and then the other two have this little edge. So we're gonna put that edge out. This edge out. Wow, that one's got a little bend in it. What? No way. That's got a rock in it. More than a bend. That's got a fucking rock. Which one is it? This one? God dang, bro. I gotta hit this again. That's crazy. Holy smoke. Okay. Up, down, turn around. Up, down, turn around. This one's got a bow in it too. Man. Shows you how much tension I have. Because I had to do them 2 times each. Oh, there we go. Oh, mama. Now it's a lot easier to control 2 joints than 10. That's why we did that. And if we need to feather them in, then so be it. These are gonna definitely be done now. And like I said, if I would have done this like this the first time, I'd have been done already, but I didn't. So here's where we're at. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Oh, I didn't glue that side. Do the right thing, I guess, is the moral of that story. Don't do the bad thing. How can I live without you? With you in my arms, how can I ever be more? How can I, oh, how can I live? How can I live without you in my eyes? Oh my, oh!
You hurt me.
Oh, they're trying to crook it up on me, so. Damn near perfect. Damn near. Will these fit? No. This guy been on there for a minute though. Two blue seams is not like the other. Which one of these seams is not like your other? See if I had enough of these. Or if I had a table full of my other clamps, we could just clamp it to the table, eh? If it was all set up to only do glue and stuff, maybe one day. What the? How can I live without you in my arms? I'm okay with that. That looked good. Matter of fact, these other two, we might not even have to cut these other two. Because they look good.
You weird.
Well, I got all them left, guys. Thanks for watching. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be done tomorrow. What, Tom? What? These right here, if I would have left them 5/4, right now we'd have beautiful. But you can see, look how skinny these are. This is your
Is it a 3-leaf clover?
5/8 fucking cabinets. That's probably what we're gonna end up with here. 5/8 goddamn cabinets. No, we're still at 3/4, so not too bad. All right, we're gonna head across the street. Thanks for joining us in this here. I still ain't thought of a name for it. How fucked up is fucked up workshop? Something like that. We're gonna put a water heater in pretty soon. I haven't decided where, either under the stairs or up in the laundry room. I'm thinking up in the laundry room, because really I could plumb in a drain then I mean, I got a wash basin up there. The drains are right there. We'll see. I could put it up higher on a shelf too and plumb it down into the sink. Kind of like I got my air compressor. That's a thought. We still got to run all the tubing for the in-floor heat for upstairs. And then what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to cut planks that wide and we're just going to lay them in there because those are eye joists. So you got 3/4 on each side, or almost an inch actually if you look. Same as the top. When I'm doing something, don't do that. What the hell's wrong with you? And then we'll just lay the boards in like this. Basically a bunch like this, but wider. And then we'll just make cavities all the way. And that way, if I ever spring a leak or need to do something up there, I just pop them out. But that's going to be a lot of cuts. I thought about doing full boards, but that's 16 inches and that would take a lot. And then it's going to get real hot up there too. So you'd rather shorter, thicker boards on a flat because that's all going to be heated space, airspace. I'll probably, usually I'd put a layer of rock wool in and then, or any kind of insulation, and then put the board in, but we'll see when we get to that point. Should have been done years ago. Closed. Come out here for a bit tomorrow, and then I gotta run to Baraga. All right, what truck were you taking today?
No way.
You lost your mind?
No way.
Come on.
No way. No way.
All right, see you later.